like playing a Hinata on turn 4 when you are the play. Sometimes your opponent isn't able to
Oh.
properly answer that. If they have one removal spell that costs more mana, like Agramolling, it's not something they
Mhm.
can use to handle with Hinata. Tapped lands also. So there are a lot of cards that get better when you're on the play, and the same goes for the Orzhov deck. If it started cards like Luminarch Aspirant and Hikadonato, even Nadar or Archon of Merit, basically all of the creatures are a lot better when the
On the
deck's
play.
going first. Yeah.
But nothing of that is happening right now. Both players only played some lands and waiting for the big cards to come. No mulligans. Kept Both player kept seven cards, and it seems that black white is not curving anything, right?
Yeah, it's giving time for
Hmm.
the Jeskai Hinata Opals deck to develop. Uh, he got the Goldspan Dragon instead of the Fable. That's interesting because Hell Red has one Goldspan Dragon. Maybe he's planning to
Hmm.
going full curve here.
I mean,
Dragon into
if he
Dragon.
does counter spell to the 4 mana spell like right now is happening, he can do dragon into dragon, and that's very solid. I
Yeah.
mean, it is an open position of a nasty dragon, and the white mana that just came super
It's a
nicely.
protected dragon
And
as well because he has the March here on.
oh,
But he's going Hinata instead. Okay, it's fair.
okay,
Because Hinata represents a powerful tempo play if the Wars of Drex tries to kill it. He's going Hagro's
right,
Mauling,
as right now.
and okay, we protect it for 0 manas. Because, yeah, 1+1, because.
Oh, I
Ooh,
was just
here's the
thinking,
Opal.
if the magma opus just came from the top, and that it is, there's the magma opus,
Yeah,
and I think
it
this is
was
game, man.
faster than your thoughts. Yeah, this is a
Yeah, yeah,
pretty
yeah,
powerful opening here.
pretty
Pretty much
nasty.
exactly what Turtle wants here. He wants to solidify its theoretical advantage on a game one kill.
Why don't the opus on the?
Ooh, this was pretty punishing.
Yes.
Yeah, when he did not tap the lands, he got pretty punished by Path of Perils. So
Mm-hmm.
uh,
He
it's
could
a
have
card
done
that you can
damage
play around.
to his. Yes, 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 yes. I think this is not a good play after all. The magma opus on the upkeep was a very solid thing, and okay,
Yeah, I think it would be a
no.
lot better too as well. We would play around this card specifically. And remember, we are open deck list. I don't think there are any cards that you really, really want to prevent your. I understand why he saved the Magma Opals. Like
Hmm.
if there's off deck develop a threat, I can just kill it. Lofi does 1/1/1, and you know try to get extra value from the card. But mm, it was pretty punishing here. I think
Yes.
just Sky Hinata still have some magic here because he is going for
Not yet.
opals. Yeah,
You
yeah,
need
has to
to
resume
wait
the.
for the opus, my friend. You need to wait. You need to wait for it.
Nah, he did not
No,
go.
what?
Yeah, maybe he will want to play around Loaf. It's a card that this Orzhov mid-range list plays 3 copies, so I understand
Hmm.
keeping the Magma Opals for as much as you can, so you can, instead of rushing the game, you get to actually kill something with the Opals.
Hmm.
I understand this play right here.
Lot.
Yeah,
Well,
he
that's
went
a good
Opals, okay.
a good thing to answer.
Yeah, it's a not so great usage of mana, but it's on the late game already, so using your mana efficiently
Oh.
isn't as important here.
Mm.
Yeah, but now he could wait on upkeep, right?
Yes.
So he tries to attack the. Yeah, he goes upkeep. I think he just activates, just punish the white mana here. You
Mm.
know, tap the castle and one planes.
Los permanent. Then okay.
He's going
The white
for
mana was a
hives
better
instead.
option, but okay.
Yeah, I like the white mana better because it shuts off some cards like Wandering Emperor or Legend Angel. So yeah, he's going for
Okay,
an
Magma Push
aggressive
resolves
here.
damage to everything. 2 cards on a 4/4. 4 Torto and some mana floating. I think the removal is going to
Yeah.
go into the okay. We close to the 4/4. Sadly, there is a dragon on Torto's hand. An Archon, but the two way
Mm,
too late. The
I,
Archon.
I
Remember,
don't love Archon here.
there is a giant, huh?
Yeah, I would go wedding announcement because the quicker you play it, the quicker it flips.
I think
But
it's over, eh? I think it's
yeah,
over.
he
It's like
goes.
missed on the land is stopped, man. No, not
It
it.
still likes
It's
one damage.
dragon. Dragon's
The
coping.
Yeah, but the it doesn't deal damage to players. So anyway, he attacks four. Okay, it's a pretty good position here
No, I was just thinking that
for.
missed the Archon, and then hit for the with the giant land, the 7/7 giant blue. The I don't recall the name of the
Oh, okay.
man land, the blue man land.
Yeah. It's a 7/7 Landy there.
Seven
I
seven
actually
you
did
could have
not.
in game.
But you can do that play because the Archon limits one play per turn, so he can double
No,
spell.
no, no, no. Before the dragon. Before the dragon.
Yeah, it's possible.
And
Okay, he
now
goes double
change the
critters. They
face.
phase out.
And the dragon
And
goes
just
into
go
town.
for it.
That's the land. Okay. The first
One
game goes
zero
into
Hinata.
the magma opus. I mean the deck of the blue red deck.
Yeah, here on the sideboard, I think the tourists really are good on this matchup. Like on
Yes,
the
on
blue
this
ramp,
matchup they
I
are.
thought they, yeah, I thought they weren't great, but here they do a quite good job here because they punish Magma Opals as the last play. They are good against the key iteration spells. You know,
Hmm.
you can deal with the protections for Hinata and Dragon. You can deal with card advantage spells like Duration or Fable. Um, it's a lot of good targets for Duris here. And Hinata Opals is a deck that sometimes struggle with some consistent issues. I mean, Fable of Kikijiki really help it on that, but sometimes it just doesn't draw the correct cards. You know, you get to draw a lot of protections and counters, and don't draw the big critters, or you draw a lot of big critters and don't draw iteration spells, so you're slow. And Durus really helps you
It really
finding
helps.
that
Yes.
whole attack. You know,
Well, we'll see. We'll see if he gets so to draw some duress on the early game while deploying some treats, some early treats. That could be a game for the black white, but it all depends on the mulligan, all depends on the opening hands, all depends on the drop steps of the Hinata. He can always top deck. I don't know, maybe Hinata turn 4 and then a top deck a Magma Opus just like he did on this game, and that could be it. It all depends on how the black white make put the pressures on, how many duress they draw, and how many removal for the Hinata or dragon he can deploy.
yeah. Uh, one of the the problems that Hinata faces in this matchup. I think it's one of the strong points on the Resolve deck. It's very hard to sideboard against it because removals are good, but on the other hand, they aren't that great against planeswalkers. And the big spells are also good, but they can be very slow or punished by Duris.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough to find the proper balance between, not dying to the quick hands and still
Yes.
having enough
Oof.
relevant cards against the late game stuff. So it's really one powerful point for the words of deck. It's very hard to sideboard
Yes.
against it.
It's very hard. Very hard. It's super solid and they plays. Okay, Swamp for Dures sees two Magma Opus, Spike Field, and a little shock in hand.
Yeah,
I
voltage
think
surge. I think yeah, one opals. That's definitely what
one
would
Opus
start here.
is very good, yes. Okay, iteration from the top deck.
Iteration was a
Oh
pretty
man,
good
that's
draw
solid.
here because
Pretty
it,
good
it,
draw,
it
yes.
helps you going, recovering your cards after getting discarded, and also finds you the correct pieces. The problem of this deck
Mm-hmm.
is not having the correct pieces every time. And when you are able to have this um, fixing cards from top with scries
Mm-hmm.
and deck manipulation, you just run more smoothly.
Sure. Well then, iteration sees a Hinata at two lands. One of the lands is gonna be put into play. The Hinata needs a basic land to get into play, eh? Because again, the
Yeah, it
Archon
plays
needing
only
into the
one.
mana, doing some stuff, very solid.
Yeah, it plays only
Nadar,
one mountain,
hmm,
so I think it would be very hard to find that basic mountain. I'm not expecting uh, it to enter the battlefield. One of the things that our cons doing here is making the interaction really awkward because Turtle could have Voltage Surge plus Spike Field Hazard on one of the three toughness creature, but he can't double spell. So he needs
no,
to
he can't.
generate one artifact. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going for. He generate the artifact. I
Yes,
like this play a lot. I like this play a lot.
yes, indeed. I'm killing the Nadar,
Uh,
knowing that the Archon is
Yeah,
such
I like
an
killing the
issue.
Nadar. I like killing the Nadar because their count itself just delays the game, but it's not a powerful plot. It attacks for
No,
only two a turn. So even if your
Nadar gives
lands
you
enter,
plenty of things.
yeah, exactly. Even if the lands enter tappage, uh, you're not under a lot of pressure, so you're still going to develop with your threats. And
Yes.
Nadar generates value, draw cards, pumps your battlefield. So yeah,
Oh,
I
another
like
land
killing the
for
Nadar here. And so now
alright.
the Archon can't attack anymore. So
No,
the
no, no,
the
no.
just Sky deck is very close to turning the corner here. He go to
Yes.
Pendragon, attacks for four. I would leave Hinata for
For
blocking
4, I
here,
can think he can attack
but
with everything. Yes, there he goes.
yeah, okay.
8 to
I
the
also understand
face.
going straight.
Oh, that Sorin could give you
It's not
a
amazing.
removal if he draws a card.
It's not an amazing draw here.
No.
I mean, it helps double blocking on the Sky, but it's definitely not amazing.
For the sake of all
I
innocent hearts,
think I would
my will must
go
obey.
Spike Field and one of the tokens, maybe.
To avoid the card drawing, right?
Uh,
I bring
Not only
my
the card
will
drawing, but
army.
if the tokens on the end step, the tokens will not be able to be killed anymore.
Get.
And this Spike Field
Mm-hmm.
isn't doing a lot because the creatures will be 3/4, and you're not finishing the damage with the dragons. So yeah, he's going Spike Field anyway and leaving the opponent
Mm-hmm.
draw cards. Nah, he chose not to.
Ooh. Oh man, that
Yeah,
Archon.
Thresh is a good
Again,
draw.
doing some stuff. Triple attack
Okay, he goes.
to the face.
Yeah, he's trying to finish this game before the Orzhov deck can generate more card advantage. So pretty aggressive line here taken by Turtle. And he chose to kill the Archon instead, so he's definitely going for extra cards here. Maybe find something.
Yes.
That's something.
That's
He
something. That's
can.
a removal and a manland. The counter
Uh,
spell is something that goes back to the delivery.
yeah, I would keep the land and the Dragon's Fire because with the gold span here, he can just kill the flyer vampire
Vampire.
here.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Okay, they would have to +2 soaring, but they can actually deal 1 damage to soaring, so soaring doesn't create one vampire. I think it's a pretty good line actually.
Mm-hmm.
Just deal 1 damage to soaring. But they
Yeah, to
could
avoid
manage the
put
mana
something to
better.
block, right? Hmm.
Yeah, but they had to manually use mana. This way they are wasting one extra treasure. But it
Hmm.
is still a pretty good play. I like it. Since you did not spike field on the other turn to prevent draw and kill the creatures before they got you through, at least now you're really forcing. Okay, they
Oof.
drew the legend.
That's a solid top deck.
Yeah, oof. That's a solid draw
Yeah.
indeed.
Oh
Because now
man, look at
they
this
can,
final, man.
yeah, they
Nothing but
can
innocent
double Legion
blood.
Angel here, and
Hmm.
suddenly they were dead and now they are not dead. And also have to handle with this angel army. Turtle needs a
Why
good
only
draw
one?
here. Maybe
Ah, there is the land. There is a
Magos.
land. There is a land.
Land is not a good draw here, but I think they have
No.
to force through anyway. If they do nothing,
Yes.
yeah, attacking Serene's bit as well. By the time they chose to attack everything on player instead of killing Serene, they committed so hard to killing the opponent. So I don't think there's a lot of room here to try
No.
something else. On the Orzhov side, they can double block the 7/7 land like Legend Angel plus the token, and you get to kill the 7/7. That's definitely a threat. Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay, Serene's drawing cards. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Point with Hive here is it's pretty close to. Okay, we had some issues here, but we can still see the other side of
Mm-hmm.
the battlefield. Yeah,
Okay. There it goes.
Legend
And it
Angel.
was double dragon, the double angel. Okay.
Yeah,
And an attack.
we're not able to see Turtle draw. We're not even sure if he's connected. Maybe it would be pretty bad
He
if
is
they
doing nothing.
disconnected because okay, they are unlikely to win the game from this spot right now,
Mm-hmm.
but they would have a game three to play, right?
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Just see if we okay,
Can he come
we
back from
just see if we
the?
get some info from if the player actually disconnected or something. They trying to get back to game. Let's hope he gets back in time so we can at least have the game three.
I hope.
Pretty tough situation here.
Yes, indeed, indeed. And remember, you said it before. It's too many hours into this event. Sometimes you get
Yeah.
tired. Sometimes and it also when playing digital events, your
Ah,
internet
they
connection is
return. They
something you need
return.
to. There is. Your internet connection is something you need to really take in account. Okay, this the giant gets into the red zone, double block from the Legion Angels. Is there any removal from the Sky side of the?
Yeah, we knew it had one Gate pathway in hand, but they play
Mhm.
it, so we do not know the other card in hand. It's a Dragon's Fire,
Okay,
okay.
Dragon's
To
Fire to
go
kill the
is for
Sorin.
Sorin, but
Oh,
little, right? Yeah, it's little.
yes,
So we're
it's
going
little.
through the
Yes.
game tree right now. The final count of Blue Robot, the third
Of
fateful match.
course.
So we
Hey,
like
this
to
all depends right now.
say,
I'm
yeah,
from the Black White. You are in the Shetke Hinata side. It all gets resolved right now.
yeah, we like to say that it's not a final. It's not a true final if you don't have a game three. Do you agree on this
No,
take?
it is not. It is not. It is not. It is not. It's better than we have a like a best of five, where the final is way too long. When in a best of three, the final is in the game three for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh, yeah, we're trying to reconnect the just Sky Hinata screen. At least
mhm.
they are.
Okay,
Okay,
are you there? Okay, we're
we
back. We're back.
yeah,
We're
we
back.
still don't have the other hand player. So we are
No.
going to see the from the side of the Ursoft player. They don't have a powerful opening like the two drops missing, but Archon of Maria
Mm-hmm.
is here already. So
Archon is
this
here.
little
Double.
bird, yeah, got
Is he a
countered.
bird?
But this
Okay,
little
counter
bird is
spell.
doing a
Yes.
lot of work on this tournament, right? It's a powerful card that
Mm-hmm.
really helped it. That Sapoa got Santiago got to finals, and it definitely helped him getting there.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Okay, there is Enrica into play. Maybe a counter spell on the other side, or
Yeah, I think he'll
just
get Juar disruption, no?
no,
Another
no, no,
make
no, no, no.
disappear.
Another make disappear. Yes,
And here is the
Fable.
gold spun. We always think
It
the
was
turn five
yeah.
is
It's
a
a
gold
gold
spun
turn.
turn.
Yes, Enrica right now.
Yeah, it can't be Juarid right now because it has one open mana, and Torto use it both make disappear, so no more make it disappear on their
No
deck.
more counter spell. Yes.
Legend Angel is a powerful draw. We saw a game that seemed very lost on the Jeskai Hinata side,
Mm-hmm.
completely turned over by a Legend Angel draw.
Yes. Yes. Just an amazing angel. Turn the tide completely. Another Fable
Uh,
for the Hinata player. Nadar on the side of Black White.
Yeah, I think now
Maybe
it's the time we're gonna see the
thing.
Mid-Hook Massacre. But
Yes,
they
yes,
can
for
wait
sure.
for the Massacre. Uh, they can wait for the Massacre because this way they get to kill one of the Kikijikis as well. Just go
Hmm.
like Angel or another. Nah, they just going full Massacre here. Oh no. Yeah, I think waiting is worth because if you play Legend Angel or Nadar, you get to punish the attacking. That goblins attacking is not free anymore.
No.
Yeah, the angel got in, so even if gets
Hmm.
answer, it still generates its value, and he will have access to all four angels. Sometimes you make a 2-2 split when you sideboard, but not this time. Ledger Angel is
Not
going
this time.
full four copies mode here.
Well, now the Mythcock is better. Getting 2 tokens and the Kikishiki is super strong.
Yeah, we also
Not
know
that
that
Kiki,
Turtle Felipe
not that Kiki
Hands
has
is
something to
strong as
copy,
well.
but sorry,
Yeah, yet. Yet.
yet,
Not something
right,
to copy.
yet, not maybe
Uh,
yet. That's right.
Torto did not discard any cards with Fable. When I, on the other side of Fable, when my opponent goes to Chapter 2 and has like 4 or 5 cards in hand and do not discard anything, I definitely know Undoom it.
No,
Because
no.
all of the cards will be good.
Oh, in combat.
He's going
Okay.
aggro.
Well, no, now the Mythcock is an option, right?
I don't love this Magma Opus here on combat. I think it's
No, I
way
don't.
too aggressive. Because
But he's
now,
a 15.
yeah, and he gets 3 life back. I do not like this
Uh,
play. I mean, it's not like you're facing a counter spell deck, so you don't get
mm,
punished by waiting to use on Magma Opus. And here they can go Midhook plus Angel. No, Midhook plus
no,
Nadar actually,
plus
or
Nadar. Yes. Or yes, yes, yes. Or wedding. Yes.
yeah, pretty
Okay,
powerful
Mythcock.
turn here.
Yeah. For the back
Really
way.
powerful.
Hmm.
He chose his wedding announcement. It's fair. I like going wedding announcement as early as possible because this way you get to pump your creators earlier.
Yes. And in the race of the attacks, he has a life linker, dude. So the 4/4 doesn't deal that much of damage if you can get 3 life back every single turn. So it is okay just do it by 2 and get leave the 4/4 around. That's not an issue. You can block it with the token
Yeah.
of the wedding
Also
invitation.
the small triggers here and there. The Mythic Massacre will be getting some chip
Hmm.
damage. Really punishes the exchanging of resources. I think he's going for another Opus. No, Shutter School Smash.
No,
Interesting.
Shadow of the Machine. Okay. But the triggers of the Midcock does something as well
Yeah, I would
for
really
damage.
like to see Torto Philip's hand here because we
Yes.
know his hand's good since he did not discard any cards to Fable. But how good is it? Is it good like
Oof.
have a lot of answers? Is it good like have a lot of threats? It has a good mix of them. It has like 4 Magma Opals.
We
Yeah,
don't know.
it would
We can
be
really see.
really helpful for commentary, knowing the cards. It's killing me out of the curiosity.
But well, we have to deal with it as we see the game played from the black-white side, and the Vanishing Bears could take away the Kikishiki. Follow it up with a Legion Angel,
Yeah,
and
I think they
yes,
have to
that's a
respect
play.
it.
Yes, the Kikishiki, you cannot wait to see what he does, what he plays. I need to just think to remove the Kikishiki as soon as possible.
Yeah, the Sky Hinata is going really up front on cards. Like has 6 cards in hands, has a lot of lands. Still have some life to manage. 12 life is
Okay,
it's not healthy
11.
20, but
Hmm.
still good enough to not die suddenly. I'm not sure if I like this block too. Yeah, I think it's a
No,
bad
I
block.
don't.
You like this block?
But you take away a life. So now at 10. It's not that bad. You can do another Legion Angel and another on off. That's good.
Yeah, the point is you are 1 turn away of flipping wedding announcement. And if you get 2 tokens, you can double block with the choo choose and kill the
Hmm.
4/4. You know, I think it's
Yes.
a much better block, and you're not in danger. He's at 17. He could have taken extra 4 damage. I don't know. I think it's too aggressive. I don't like to jump block that early. Maybe he's playing like, okay, if my opponent goes gold spawn into Opals, into Hinata, and tries to kill me on the sky, I need to have a lot of life. But it's unlikely, I would rather have the creature as a choo choo on the turn.
Hmm. But now I think I will not block. If the Hinata player goes into attack with the 4/4, okay, hit for 4. You have a
Yeah,
position. You
because
can attack with Nadar, trigger something. You can even do some Emperor shenanigans, another Legion Angel. Have a better position, I think.
also have the Hive of the Eye Tyrant, so it's
Yes. Oh,
land really
okay,
pressure.
okay, 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 okay. Another win imitation. Oof,
Yeah,
very
what
strong.
announcement here was pretty huge because
Hmm.
they can force the attack with Nadar here and get the free trigger. And if the opponent blocks on the 4/4, they can go Wandering Emperor to uh, pump, you know, to get the +1
Yes.
+1
And first strike,
and just make huge
which is
blowout. Yeah.
something good as well. Maybe there is a double block or something. No, no, single block. The Wandering Emperor gets into play. There is a counter from their side and a gate from their side. Well, that's
Okay,
solid. Yes,
negates exchange, but with the mid hook, every exchange is,
it's
slowly
worse.
draining
Yes.
away Sky Hinata's life. It's not like they have life again. Just gonna check. I think the only life gain card is Lore Hold Commander, one off copy.
It's the only yes.
So if they don't have specifically one Lore Hold command, there's no way to regain life. So 8 life
Okay,
with
all
the mid
four
hook.
Legion Angels went into play. No more Legion Angels. This is the last one.
Again, Turtle chose not to discard anything. So
What do you have in hand, man? Show us, please. We need to
yeah, I think
know.
one Magma Opals is sure. They
Yeah, for
definitely have
sure.
at least
Yes.
one Magma Opals. They played a single copy, but I think they have more.
Hmm.
Okay, now we don't block, so it makes harder for opponent to. Yeah, Magma Opals here. Maybe
Yes.
kills the Angel, tap token and high five. I think that's the play. I really like to kill the. Okay, he did not kill the. I don't think tapping this extra land makes a lot.
No, I don't think so.
I would tap the critter because
I mean,
if they.
you can do another mid hook here, right? Or just wait for the Kikishiki. Ah, you can bring back.
Yeah,
You can
there's
bring
a
back.
mid hooking.
You can bring back the Enrica.
What I don't like when you draw
Also,
Takenoma is you draw and instantly grab your graveyard, so your opponent know
yes,
you're going through your graveyard,
yes.
and the only card that interacts with graveyard on the Zorzov deck is the Takenoma. So if Turtle Felipe is being really aware of the game, he knows his opponent draw the Takenoma.
That's right. It's like in old times when someone drew an eternal witness or some stuff like that, they can always look at the graveyard instantly. Oh, oof. Well,
Ooh, that's a pretty aggressive line here.
that's a pretty aggressive. Yes, there is an
Maybe
option.
they have March of Swirling Mist. It's a card that makes sense to me for Torto Felipe to have in hand right now because he's at a very low life, but he's still doing very aggressive attacks. So it's a card that makes sense.
Hmm. It does.
And it's funny because they if they go uh, with Meat Hook Massacre here, March is like the perfect answer.
Yes, it is. Maybe Adures before. You can top deck Adures and look at the hand. Let's see.
Yeah, it would be a good draw here. I think Duris would work because also uh, would make sure if they can attack with.
Oh,
Hmm,
hmm.
okay, now
Okay, Mythhawk is a thing right
definitely
now. Okay,
Midrook. Yeah, definitely.
definitely a thing.
If they had any
Yes.
doubts of attacking with the Hive of Thy Tyrant, with four blockers on the other side, it's not likely going. But if Turtle has a counter, it's over.
Let's see.
They seem to have. Yeah, negate.
Okay, a second
That's game,
negate.
right?
That's game.
That's
Yes.
game. They just
But
copy the
he
dragon
can he
and
can he can block, but he can copy the dragon. And it's 8 on the air plus uh 4 tokens
five
attacking.
on the
That's
floor.
game. Oh, there is
Or
another
12 on the
dragon.
air. The
Okay,
Air
12 on
Force
the
is
air.
really tough here. Even the
Why?
Kiki Jiki is going face. Whatever.
Yeah, Kikich is
I don't
everything.
like this
Everything.
because if they have verse, they are not killing opponents, so they could play better
But there is
around
no
verse. But
card
we
in.
don't know if
There
they have
was
counter or not.
one card.
And
Well,
here it is. Turtle Felipe wins with
yes.
the Sky Hinata deck.